Hey everybody, welcome to my home. My name is Becky. I am so excited that you're here today. Well, today I'm going to do a couple of things around the house. Well, one major thing, and then I wanted to show you a couple of things. So the first thing I want to do is the other day when I was putting up all of my beautiful owls above my kitchen cabinets, I noticed that these curtains are so plain, and I just decided that I didn't like them anymore, and I wanted to put something more fun, more vintage, more groovy up there. So I went on eBay and I found some fabric, and what I would like to do is make some curtains to change out these plain ones up above my sink. I'm going to show you the fabric that I picked out. It's not perfect like the fabric that I bought last time on eBay. That was the most perfect fabric ever, but this is pretty close. I'll show you what it looks like, and we're gonna cross our fingers that there's enough of it to do the curtain. I haven't even taken it out of the package yet, but here it is. Hold on. Sorry. So here is the fabric, and I think it's really pretty. The only thing that I don't absolutely love about it, these orange flowers from here are great. If you get up really close, they're kind of fluorescent, and I don't love that. So I'm hoping from a distance, it's not gonna matter or really be seen. If it is, then I have a plan. I have a plan B that I can do. But this is how much I have. I don't even know how much I ordered, y'all. But I feel like that should be enough to do those curtains, wouldn't you think? So that's the main thing I wanted to do today. I'm cleaning up, so I'm not dressed too fancy today. I desperately needed to get some housework done. My floors were screaming to be mopped, so I had to do that this morning. I'm getting a late start. It's already 2 o'clock. I'm not going to make you watch me sew these curtains because it's just a straight line. I think it should be pretty simple to do. I'm going to do that. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is the other day when I had found a few vintage treasures in my attic. I didn't forget that I had this. I knew it was up there, but I just didn't know what to do with it, and I still don't know what to do with it. But when I realized that it was actually vintage and it was actually a treasure, I thought, well, I've got to bring it down and show everybody on the channel because it really is a treasure. So the other day when I went to the antique store, I saw a big, huge starburst wall thing. It's like $1,000. And somebody had mentioned on one of the comments, that they had one. And then I was like, you know what? I have one. I have one in my attic that I had bought years ago and never had a place to put it because it was so large. I mean, it's really large. I don't have anywhere to put it. I had initially asked Summer if she wanted to put it in her room behind her bed, and she said she did, but it's not going to fit. But anyway, I'm going to show you what it looks like and let you see it. I will tell you that I broke it as we were pulling it down out of the attic. I figured I was talking too much. I'm just going to show you the doggone thing. So here it is. As I said, I broke the mirror when we were taking it down. I looked up on Amazon, and I can order a replacement mirror. It's like a 19 by 19 circular mirror for it's like $50 to replace it, but I'm not going to replace it unless I know for 100% sure that I have a place to put it. I did see this mirror online, like on eBay, which I'm not sure who would buy it off of eBay as big as it is. I just realized there's a broken piece right there. I just saw that. That's from being crammed up in the attic. But it was like $1,500 on eBay. I would never try to ship anything like that. I don't know who would sell that on eBay, but it is glorious. It is beautiful. It is vintage. One that I found said 1970. Another one that I found said 1980. So I don't know which one it is, but it is beautiful nonetheless. It will not fit over Summer's bed. It's probably going to have to go back in the attic, or I'll probably just go put it in my shed because I don't have anywhere to put it. The other option would be in this bathroom, which would be like, here's David's vanity. This is my little wall that I put all of my stoneware plates. And it could go here, but it would be 2 mirrors side by side, so I don't know if that's the correct thing to do. But it's not the worst idea I've ever had in my life. I mean, I could put it there, and then we could put these over here, because it's David's arm brace, because this is all kind of not my style anymore. It's kind of farmhousey, so we could move the plates over here. But anyway, that's a different day. That's not gonna happen today. It's just, I'm just thinking, I guess it could go up there too, but I'd have to take down my beautiful shelf that David built me. But it could go there. That's another option. So we're just putting our options into place. If I have a beautiful place to put it in the house, I will spend the $50 on the mirror to replace it.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours.
I went ahead and took this one down so that I could use it to measure for the new one. Honestly, this type of curtain wasn't even supposed to be used with this type of curtain rod. This is a curtain rod that you're supposed to hide. You're not supposed to be able to see this, but it was what I had. It was what was up there when we bought the house, and I didn't change it out. I just threw this beige curtain up there when I wanted to try to neutralize some things. So here's my curtain. I've got it all ready. We're gonna put it on those on the curtain rod. The thing that's different, obviously, it doesn't have the grommets. It doesn't have the holes. So what I had to do was, excuse me, dropped it. I had to run 2 seam lines so that there can be a little bit of a ruffle at the top, and then the curtain rod will go in here. Lord willing, it's gonna fit because I didn't measure it. I just kind of did it. And the thing that I did forget to mention is you do need to do a seam on the end as well. And then I put a little seam at the bottom. This fabric is amazing because it does not unravel at all. So I didn't even have to do double seams. I just ironed it one time and I was able to just sew it on up. But if you're using a fabric that unravels, you're gonna have to double up your seams there. But anyway, we're gonna put it on here and see if it fits. Let's cross our fingers. Yep, it's working. Isn't that so much prettier? Now, I did make it a little bit longer than the original. I thought, why not? You know, it's gonna be prettier than the other one, so why not make it a little more visible? And this is gonna take me a little bit of a minute. Let me put this on here and I'll be right back. All right, we got it on there. You can see the little ruffle at the top, which makes it even more vintage. I mean, honestly, you could make this like a cafe curtain and split it down the middle, but I am not doing all that. We're just making it simple. And let's see, hopefully it'll look good. I know it'll look better than that beige one. It's got to, you know. I've got a little piece of wood up there that I'm using, oops, that I'm using to raise up my Pyrex. Can you see okay? Let me move it up just a little bit. You can see me struggling, I guess. You can't really see the curtain. How about that? Is that better? Okay. Okay. I'll give you a better view, but that's the gist of it. Much better than the beige. Hold on, let me give you a close-up view because I know it's kind of hard to see with the sun coming in. All right, here it is. You can't really even see all my ruffles that I worked so hard on. Unless you're standing under here, you can see them. But see, there's a piece of wood up there. That's what I'm using to raise up my Pyrex because it's got a little dip down there. But that's what it looks like with the decor, the vintage decor. And I know it is, I'll probably come in here and take a little quick video when it's dark outside and you can see it a little better because with the sun coming in, it's not the best view to take a video when you've got the outside lights coming in. So we'll do that a little later. Well, I'm going to be completely honest. The curtains did not give me this wow factor that I was kind of hoping for. They're beautiful. They look a lot better than the beige ones for sure. But I guess I had it built up in my mind. It was so exciting to go look for the fabric and find the right one. And then I've been waiting so impatiently to get it in. And I just had it all built up in my head. And I was just expecting, I guess, lights and angels singing in the background when it was all done. So I'm not, I don't know. I love them. I mean, I like them, but I don't love them. I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, I think what it could use is maybe a liner, especially since, you know, they're primarily going to be having light shining through them. And I think that's what's bothering me is the fact that you can see through them. The fabric, although it was really easy to work with, really easy to sew, I was thinking it was on the thick side, but apparently it's just a thin fabric that you can see through, which you could see through anything if you put it up against a window. So, I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting from it. I guess miracles, but maybe I will find some thin liner and I can add behind them and maybe make them a little less see-through, and that might make me happier, but we'll see. That's for another day. It's not for today. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to end the vlog right now or not. I want to talk to David when he comes home about the sunburst mirror. I want to see what his thoughts are, if we should hang it in the bathroom and if we should invest the money to try to fix it back up. I hate like everything that I broke that mirror. I really do, because now I've got to pay to fix it, number one. Number two, even if I wanted to go hang it on the wall, I've got to wait until I have a replacement mirror in. So it just irks me that I did something so stupid, but it is what it is. So I want to talk to David, see what he thinks. Does he think we should try to revitalize this mirror, bring it back to its old former glory? If that's the case, I do need to do some other, some painting on it as well, because some of the paint is chipping. It needs some touching up, it needs some work, and it needs some love. So that may be added on the end of this video. It could be. We'll see. We'll see what David says when he gets home, if he wants to try to work on it or if he wants to just put it up and back into the attic. I don't know. I just couldn't leave it up there and not show it to you because it was such a treasure. Or at least it was until I got my hands on it and broke it. But anyway, I may be saying my goodbyes in a few minutes, or I may be showing you that glorious mirror hanging on the wall. We'll see. I don't know. I decided not to wait for David to get home to make a decision. I'm too impatient for that. Do you see right here where this color is kind of coming off? That's what I mean by it needs some TLC and some painting. But here's what it looks like or what it would look like if I had the two mirrors side by side. And I don't think that looks bad. I think that'll be okay, but I moved all of my plates over here and they look really good. So let me show you what it looks like. Oh, let me move his arm brace. Here's what they look like over here, and I really love this. I need something else, of course, right there, something simple, but I think it looks better on the smaller wall in the smaller space, don't you think? 100% better. I love it. So there's that, and hopefully when he gets home, I'm gonna get him to hang that. We'll just go ahead and hang it without the mirror. And in the meantime, if it looks good, I will order the mirror from Amazon and I'll show you what it looks like once it's all put back together. All right, everybody, I'm gonna end the video now. David came home, we talked about the mirror, he looked at it, he didn't really love it. So I'm not gonna push it. If he doesn't like it, I don't wanna put something up that he doesn't love. He said it was just a little gaudy and he just didn't care for it. So I may see if Lily wants it, and if she does, then I'll buy the mirror to replace it for her. But other than that, maybe it'll end up at the thrift store. I don't know, or we'll see. Maybe I'll put it in my shed and just save it for a rainy day. Who knows? But regardless, I love how this wall turned out. I like it much better than the bigger wall. So I'm happy that I made some changes, and it's all good. We just have a big blank wall here in front of me as I speak, so that's okay. But that's all that I have for you for today. Until next time, I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.